When someone is dependent on emotions for stress relief, they are likely to turn to other outlets of self-medication such as drugs, alcohol, and even food, especially high sugar content foods. Stress isn't always a bad thing, and we need to apply context. However, high consistent stress levels wreak havoc on our well-being, especially when the body needs adequate time in its parasympathetic state to repair and fully recover. If we do not incorporate stress management tools to reduce stress levels, it can be hard to rein in workaholic and pressure-seeking tendencies. We then become addicted to the emotions of stress if our stress response becomes so habitual that we seek more stress, such as overworking. We then become addicted to that heightened state of stress or that high arousal. Stress is a mental and physiological reaction. The high that stress causes becomes addictive for some people. The brain will then seek out more of this feel-good chemical in order to maintain the same stress levels, which is just like an addiction. And like an addiction, it requires even higher amounts of stress over time, which we then fuel with caffeine, drugs, alcohol, food, and even social media addiction, seeking out new sources of information to be stressed or offended by. Many of us spend too much time in a state of heightened arousal. It's become chronic. It's maladaptive, meaning we cannot adjust adequately or appropriately to the environment or situation. When we're stuck in this survival mode of chronic stress, hormones like adrenaline and cortisol keep pumping through our body. We stay on this high alert and then seek it out, never returning to a state of balance. This long-term stress downregulates the healthy expression of genes, and then our body becomes addicted to this rush of chemicals. Check out the caption below for a tip on how to rebalance this stress addiction.